Well, good morning, Arkansas. Very happy Sunday to everybody out there around the natural state. And it is a very warm and humid morning across the state, but we do have a few showers and storms across northwest Arkansas down into the river valley. This is a complex of storms that moved out of Missouri overnight and has gradually moved south across parts of west Arkansas this morning. It has been on a weakening trend, though, but this has thrown kind of a little bit of a wrench into the heat that was expected, especially for parts of the river valley and the Ouachitas with the extended cloud cover and rainfall this morning. But it's not going to relieve all the heat, but it will relieve some at least. We're still expecting a very hot and humid day across most, if not all, of the state this afternoon. But these shower storms are moving south a little bit, and they are starting to weaken. So what this could do is lead to outflow boundaries across parts of western and into parts of central Arkansas and the northern parts of the state. So this is where we're going to have to watch for the possibility of a few isolated to widely scattered showers and storms throughout much of the afternoon hours as we start to heat up a little bit more around the state. Of course, it is a very warm and humid morning around the state, already coming in the upper 80s across parts of southwest Arkansas, mid to low 80s across much of the rest of the state. Of course, where it is raining and has been raining much of the morning, we are still in the 70s. 77 Fort Smith, 73 in Fayetteville, but 81 in Harrison, 84 in Mena, 88 down in Camden this morning, and of course 84 here in the metro. That is going to lead to a very warm and humid day across the state. Of course, we do have a heat advisory out that is for much of the state this afternoon. Starts at noon and runs till about 8 o'clock this evening. Heat index values 105 to 110 across much of the state, minus the Ozark Mountains, but I still expect heat index values to be 95 to 100 up there as well. Again, with the cloud cover across that part of the state, we should see a little bit cooler temperatures, but for most of us, heat advisory is in effect for much of the state. Anywhere in the orange, we are in a heat advisory this afternoon, which now does include the Ouachita Mountains as well. So with that, again, it's going to be a Sunday sizzler across much of the state. Once again, rain is bringing a little bit of relief, as I mentioned, especially the parts of the river valley and northern Arkansas. It's not going to last long as the rain dies off and the clouds clear out. It will get very warm and very humid, so even though our temperatures may be a little bit cooler, those heat index values will rise rapidly up above 105 this afternoon. Again, 95 to 101 in the Ozarks for those heat indexes. Again, it will be a little bit cooler across that parts of the state, especially with the cloud cover and, of course, the higher elevations. Now, as we head into the overnight hours, it's going to be a warm and humid night once again across the state. Lows in the 70s. Some areas may only get down to around 80 overnight, especially across parts of the south. So, as I mentioned, parts of northern and western Arkansas and central will see the higher chances for rainfall, especially from Little Rock to Mountain Home west and over towards Mena. Places like that where outflow boundaries will be a little bit more prominent from this dying complex of storms. As you go east across parts of northeast Arkansas, down into the Delta and the south, very little, if any, rainfall will be seen, so we will heat up very, very, very efficiently this afternoon with our highs, especially across parts of the south, nearing 100 this afternoon, 97 and 98 across parts of the south. Heat index value, of course, 105 to 110 there. If you do get rain, it will be a blessing. Otherwise, on a very hot and humid day ahead. I will have a look. It's going to get very hot as we head throughout this upcoming week. I will have a look at that this evening right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.